as a crisis responder, as a caseworker, we get dispatched to the actual homicide. And once we get dispatched, we just speak to the detectives on the scene who direct us to the family members. So usually family goes to the crime scene because they want to see. You know, they're in disbelief, they're angry. You know, looking at someone's loved one on the ground just hurts your soul. You have to be tough, you have to be strong to be able to be there for someone else when they're really devastated. 9 times out of 10, we'll go to the morgue with them to identify their loved one. And that's one of the worst part of this job is having to ID your loved one at the morgue. And you can't touch them, you can't see them. All you're looking at is a computer screen.
Be honest in the comments. Could you do a job where you had to ID someone's loved one with them?
It reminded me of when it happened to me. We have someone at the job that we debrief with. It's very important that we don't drown in secondary trauma, hearing these stories over and over again. Because you can't take work home, but sometimes doing this work, it does come home with you. You can't help but think about the baby that was killed by his father. It's hard not to think about those things, like how could that happen? No one deserves to die in a violent way. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Get in the car. We almost witnessed community violence again in this neighborhood. It was more than one person about to jump on this guy and commit a crime. This is horrible. And this lady's begging, please, please, stop. They almost had him, you saw that. Scared the shit out of me, oh my God. Oh, thank you, Lord, there's nothing happening in our presence. Come here. How my baby doing?
She went down.
Yeah. She loves her mommy. So this is my piece. This is where I come and sit back, take my shoes off, and sit down for a minute. I'm trying to move. This neighborhood has gotten really bad. My kid got shot last year across the street, and the bullet came in through my window. There goes the bullet hole. I thank God none of us were here watching TV. We were in the bedrooms. This was late at night. It could have been any of us sitting here on this couch. Hi! There go my grandbaby. Come here. That's Amir. Hi, my baby. Come here. Oh, my goodness. Where's my angel? This is my pride and joy right here. He loves his grandma. Right, Poppy? I love you so much. Eat all your food. Never get tired of bills, huh? I heard gunshots the other Friday. My grandson heard it, which hurt my soul. He was like, Grandma, my heart is beating. He's like, I heard gunshots. I said, no, baby, those are firecrackers. I didn't want him to know. He's just 5. The reality that there were shooting outside, and that's the truth. And he knows the truth. And that's a shame for a 5-year-old to say they were shooting.
So you had a school trip today, huh?
And it's so unfortunate that our children are out here witnessing a lot of these things, and they think this is normal. Are you done? You know, I've always lived in the neighborhoods where it was high crime, gang members, drug dealing, everywhere I went. It was normal to hear gunshots and everybody knows what to do. I lost my brother to gun violence too. He was killed by a friend back in the early 90s. And My mother suffered, man. My mom, she died because she could not get over my brother's death. I didn't know how to help her. Now I do. You know, it's different now. I'm educated now. I know more about the grieving process, the 5 stages of grief. And God, I wish I could have helped her then.
You on the bike today, huh?
Girl. How are you?
Cold water and cold.
Yeah, give me some cold water.
How you been carrying this?
I'm trying to do the best I can, but you know, you do miss them, but you know, I can't do nothing but that's when I just, you know, deal with the other kids.
So you got 4 girls.
4 girls left, yeah. That was my only boy there.
And Lloyd is 5.
Yep.
Start journaling.
Yeah.
Because you can't talk to nobody. It's my turn now to get something out of this. You know, I can share my experience of what I've been through and how I get through it. And what are the things that I do to get by day by day.
Nice one.
I'll see you Tuesday. Get out this house. Go do something constructive. Hi.
What's up, my boy? How you doing?
So how's it been? How you been coping?
Nothing. One day at a time. One day at a time.
I know the weight is supposed to get better as time goes by.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I mean, you know, 15 years is a long time, but the feelings never go away. Know that it's okay not to be okay or to be in that funky place where we get to sometimes where we don't want to be bothered with people. We just want to be by ourselves. But if you don't process it, it will do something to you and it won't be healthy. You know, you have to find a way to cope and to live with this for the rest of your life. Today's Travell Washington's 1-year anniversary. My friend Zayn's son, who was shot and killed last year. My job is to go, be supportive, not only because she's a mother who lost her son, but she's also my friend. And I know her pain. This is gonna be a lot. I brought her 24 balloons, and I made her probably about 30, 40 buttons. So it'll be her first year getting through. I think that in celebration of their loved one, whether it's a birthday, anniversary, they need to do something. Even if it's light a candle or cleaning out their room, a picnic, a barbecue, cooking some food, having friends and family over, it means a lot. Hey, how you doing? Good? Yeah, how you doing? That does something to our families when they see someone else show up for support. Because they'll say, you know what, thank you. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for coming in when we really needed you at a tough time where I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to start. I didn't know how to finish. I don't know what I'm gonna do when everybody disappears. Brings me to tears because I know I've meant something to someone else just based off me showing up, being there.
Come on, y'all. Let's do this balloon release.
Hold it.
Gonna go on the line?
Make me sad, man. We gotta hurry up.
I'm Mimi, Zayn's friend, and I'm also a survivor, and this is a balloon release for Travell in his memory and all the good times, and those of you who know Travell and have a relationship with Travell. Your love for him shows because you're here. So we are gonna release these balloons and you're gonna say something to Travell. So on the count of 3, we're gonna release the balloons. 1, 2, 3. Love you, Travell! Rest in heaven, baby!
Love, bro.
Let it go. Baby.
I love you.
My son's spirit is still with us. I watched him take his first breath. He didn't even cry. And when he died, I kissed him. I said, he has a pulse. He's still living. He looked at me in his eyes, and he put his head down. I said, I love you, Travell. Don't forget that. Mommy loves you, and everybody else loves you.
We knew that.
So guess what? I got to see my son live 25 years being born, laid on my chest. And after 25 years, he died in my arms.
I told her it's going to be okay. We're just going to take it one day at a time. That is the process. So I just want to be there to let her know that she's not alone.
This video raises questions, and I need for you to be extremely honest in the comments when answering them. And just so you know, I have 3 questions. Number 1, what do you think of when you hear someone say, you have to be rough, you have to be strong? Number 2, who would you like for me to do a video on next? And number 3, what are your thoughts about this video? Please share them in the comments. Please be honest when answering these questions. Share this video with anyone you deem necessary. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel.